Hello.
Good morning, Sumi. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, very good. Good to see you. So, the modulation. How
Yep.
do you feel about all of this stuff with the pitch and pace and so on? I think we left off with kind of
Yeah. Where are
this.
we? Yeah.
According to my notes, we left off on the. We made it to the practice sheet. And we left
The
off with the
power.
power, number 8. And, these are the easy ones because really all we're doing with power is volume increase. And remember we talked about that new information. We're either these
Right.
proper nouns, we're either going with volume or with pace, we're going to slow down. But because we're doing power, we're just going to increase that volume a little bit. So let's start with number 8 there.
Yeah. Sorry. Can I recap again a little bit? If you so basically like I just
Yeah, words or
wasn't quite.
pronouns. Yeah, words, pronouns, uh, the time of day, right? Like
Yeah. 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 Okay.
that kind of stuff. You're going to go up in volume a little bit for the
Okay.
most part. Yeah, yeah. So we're
So
right
number eight.
here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Number
sir.
eight. Yeah. Um, I'm publishing a self. I'm publishing a self-help book called "How to Enjoy Life."
That's right.
Are you Amanda or Caitlin? Did you notice the no trespassing sign? I have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's right. Now that one is one where I personally would go up in volume and probably slow down, right? A little bit. I have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah,
I have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
that's right.
Yeah. When you arrive at the airport, look for a when you arrive at the airport, look for a gentleman. Yeah, it's just a short. Yeah. When when you look at the airport, sorry, when you arrive at the airport, look for a gentleman with a black suit on. With a black suit on. Okay.
That's right.
Please make sure that you're buying a regular grounds. Okay, so not okay. Uh, please make sure that you're buying regular coffee grounds, not not decaf, not decaf.
That's right. So you're going to go up for regular coffee grounds, not decaf. Right, a little bit of volume there.
Please make sure that you're buying regular coffee grounds and not decaf.
That's right.
Yeah. It it took you exactly 14.7 seconds to solve problem number 7.
That's right.
520. Okay. I like I like $100. I like $100 in the form of five $20 bills.
Yes.
Um, have you read the poem? Have you read the poem "Paradise Lost" by John Milton?
That's right. Yeah, and good, nice glottal T there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milton,
Okay. Good.
perfect. Yeah,
Milton. Okay.
yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, outstanding. So that's the general. Now we could do the reading sample, if you'd like, uh, but it's so
That's
did we?
okay. Yeah. Do
Yeah,
you think
did we
not
do?
necessarily? Yeah.
Well, it's I think it'll be better once we do intonation, but I mean we've done some, so we can practice. It won't hurt.
No, no,
So
intonation is good. Yeah, well, yeah, we
that's the
can move
next
on to the yeah.
yeah,
Let's do that.
that's the
Yeah.
next one. Let's do that. And then I think we will um yeah, here we go. So uh so what they say here is that intonation is the stress tonality most commonly used, right? Patterns that are most commonly used. But then they talk about how um, it's not a tonal language, English, but English has a certain patterns of tones expressed through voice inflection. So there's certain things that are done generally, not always, but generally, okay? And that's what we're going to talk about. And this is where you're going to have to really explore your pitch range, okay? Um,
Mm.
Especially when we get into the next lesson, which is all about intonations with questions. That's when you're really going to, because we're going to be using different types of intonation for different types of, for the four different types of questions. So here we're just going to get into a general. We will talk about questions here, but we're going to go into more depth with questions in the next lesson. So let's have you go ahead and pick up right here with statements, reading for us.
Yeah. In American English, most syllables are given a mid-falling tone. Yeah, but some are tone stressed, with a high tone appearing periodically in keywords.
Remember
Uh,
when you get a word that ends with IC
yeah,
and they add ALLY, you can drop the A periodically.
periodically. Yeah, yeah, periodically. Yeah.
The other
Uh,
thing the other thing I'm gonna tell you here. So what they're saying here is that you're gonna pick certain words to go up in pitch. But also, I'm going to tell you as a rule of thumb, when you get a pause,
yeah.
when there's a natural pause in speech, you're going to go up in pitch as a signal to your listener, I'm not done yet. I've got more
Oh,
to
yeah.
say.
Right, right. If you like, yeah. If you like, yeah. If you like, yeah. I agree. Very lost.
So let's give it a
Oh,
try with that sentence.
summer toast. Okay. If you like, you can come with me. You can come with me. Sorry. If you
You can
like,
go
you
either
can
way.
come with me.
That's
Yeah.
right. If you like, you can come with me. Or you could say, if you like, you can come with me. Whichever one you want to emphasize. You can
Yeah.
come with me or come with me.
This
Um,
one, this one indicate come with me, right? This line.
I
Yeah.
think they're saying, yeah, come with me. Yeah.
Yeah. If you like, you can come with me.
Now, I would go even a little bit higher. If you like,
Oh, okay. If you like, you can come with me. If you like,
perfect.
you can come with me. Yeah.
That's right.
Line.
So, do you want to go up in pitch for those natural pauses as kind of like a demarcation and a clear signal to your listener
Right.
that you're not done.
If you like, you can come with me.
That's exactly right. Yes, sir.
Right.
So all they're talking about here is that you don't want to, and they kind of talked about this in the types of stress lesson, where you don't want to be emphasizing every word and certainly not every syllable, right? You don't want to be, I don't know. You don't want to do that. I don't know, right? Or just keep it simple, right? Only pick certain words to emphasize, but don't go emphasizing every word or every syllable. That's telling you big no. So let's continue here. Go ahead and read for us.
I don't. So sorry, this one. I don't know, right? I don't know.
That's
I don't
exactly
know.
right.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think I remember. Sorry, it's a very old story. Like I my girlfriend at that time, like she grew up in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I talked to maybe at a restaurant or somewhere, and then I told the server like all the some orderings, and then when I said that that's it, and then she said, oh, that's not polite way to say it. Or that's it, or that's it, or I don't know. Is there any kind of intonation differences? That is it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it is fine, but that's it is like probably implied to the restaurant's waiter, or I don't know. Like that's something like it
That's
reminds
it.
me. That's it.
Well,
That's it is
yeah,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Yeah, thank you. That's it. Maybe as opposed to that's it.
Oh,
It would be
that's probably very deep. Yeah. Okay.
would
That's
be
it.
the
Yeah.
if you're emphasizing that, that might be construed as impolite, but certainly not your customary stress pattern in that scenario, right? That's
Yeah.
it. Is not the way we're going to. You just feel like, oh no, thank you. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Maybe now I know, but it was when I was kind of a I don't know. I wasn't be able to speak as fluent like now. So the maybe I was like the that's it or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. All right. Okay.
No, I often find sometimes before we get into all this stuff, when I have some Asian students reading, they are totally emphasizing words that here in the West we would definitely not. You know, it's like it just
Okay.
seems off. Yeah, it just seems off.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So let
So
me know like whenever like I do wrong intonation. I mean,
oh,
because
absolutely.
because you've been always like correcting my yeah. Yeah, sometime intonation, but mostly we've been focusing on the just all these sound, right? Like individual consonant or vowels, but intonation, I think it's important. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
well, it's certainly now that we're in the intonation section.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
I
course, of
will.
course, of course,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
But even in uh, the other lessons, if you notice something kind of strange, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, please do.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, point it out. So the tone rises before supplementary information to indicate that a thought is incomplete, with a falling tone to begin the phrase that completes the thought.
So that whole idea before supplementary information. So it's basically telling you this is the supplementary information, but you're pausing here so that going up in pitch, it's the same thing as I mentioned up here. Your thought is incomplete. So you want to go
Yeah, yeah,
up in pitch to indicate that you're not done, right? It's the same thing they're talking about here. So you're going to go up, maybe emphasize this verb, and then you're going to go down to complete your thought.
Yeah. So but this, oh, okay. So if it's like without the kind of the central part, we're just gonna say Bob stayed in the corner, right?
And that's it.
Bob
Yeah,
stayed,
exactly.
yeah, Bob.
Bob stays in the corner.
But this case, Bob, who didn't even want to be there,
No,
stayed in the corner.
we didn't
Who didn't want to even want to be there,
be there.
stayed, yeah. Bob, who didn't even want to be there, stayed in the corner.
That's exactly right. Yeah. And that's going to be, because I do have a lot of students say who didn't want to be there, and we don't want to do that. We didn't want to be there, stayed in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah. But why this stay is starting with the higher tone, like it's not like a,
I think I think you're not going stayed in the corner. I think they're indicating that you're going down, right? You
okay,
have to go down from somewhere, you know.
okay. Stayed in the corner. Yeah, okay, stayed in the corner. Yeah.
That's exactly right. All right. So the questions. So this is all the general questions, and again, we're going to get into more depth with
Okay.
this, but this is the same thing we'll be talking about in the questions lesson. About yes, no questions are you're going to go up and pitch at the end.
Yeah. Are you coming with us? Okay. Are you coming with us? Yeah. Are you coming with us? Yeah.
That's exactly right. Yes.
Yeah, because like British people has the different type, right? Like they can, are you coming with us? Right? That they say that all the time.
Are you coming with us? Yeah. Are you coming with
Are you
us?
coming? Yeah. They say like, are you coming with us or something like that? Yeah.
They also we're going to talk about question tags, like where they end with didn't he, won't he, right?
Oh yeah.
And the British use those way more than Americans, right? They use them all the time in a rhetorical sense. I've noticed watching I watch a lot of British news, and I listen to Times Radio often, and they do it all the time. The guests do it, they do it, yeah. So way more than Americans do.
Okay.
So these are the harder ones, content questions. And again, content questions are who, what, when, where, why, how, whose, right? Those
Yeah, and with like kind of like this. Yeah.
You're going to go up for the content word, maybe pick a word that you want to emphasize, and then you're going to go down.
Yeah. What would you like to eat? What would you like to eat? Yeah, I don't really know like all these other one, but at the end, drop, right?
What would you like to eat? Yes.
What would you like to eat? Yeah. When did you find out?
That's right.
Why do you want to do that?
That's exactly
Why
right.
do you want to do that? Okay.
Mm-hmm. The next one is you're taking it says turn yes, no questions, content questions, or statements into open questions.
Right.
And it's too much to think about. This is, if you look at this, you're taking off next week is not a question. There's a question mark there, but a question would be, are you taking off next week, right?
That's right.
And so you're taking off next week as a statement, but we're going to turn it into a question with intonation.
Right.
Because we're surprised or doubtful.
So you're taking off next week? Yeah. You're taking off next week? Yeah.
You're taking off next week?
You're taking off next week?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
You might want to go up a little. You're taking off next week?
You're taking off next week? You mean at the end? Like, yeah.
At the end, you're going up because you're turning it into like an open question, kind of a yes, no question. So you're turning the statement into a question by going up in pitch
Yeah.
almost excessively, right? Almost.
Oh, okay. Excessive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You're taking up next week.
you're taking off next week? Yeah. I tend to tell my students, go up and pitch as much as you can, and I'll let you know if you overdid it.
Okay.
You know
You're
what I mean?
taking up next week.
Yeah, that might be a little bit too much, but yeah, you're taking off next week.
Yeah, you're taking up next week.
There you go.
Yeah. Next week. Yeah.
So we're gonna get more practice with those turning in general statements. Like I always use the example of the one-word question, coffee. Right? Like,
coffee. Yeah.
I'm offering you coffee, right? And with just one word, intonation, it becomes a question. So you can we do it all the time with really, right? That's a question, that's doubt. So, but we'll do more practice there. Now, this is questions. This is a choice question, a question with two or more options.
Right.
You're going to go up for each choice, and except for the last one, you're going to go down. So if there's two choices, you're going to go up for the first one, down for the second one. Or if there's 10 choices, you're going to keep going up and up and up and up until you get to that last one, and then you're going to go down. So the idea is, did he go that way, this way, or the other way?
Yeah. Did he go that way, this way, or the other way? Yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly right.
This way or the other way? Yeah.
That's right. And the same thing, so that's a question, but the same thing applies when you're giving a list of items in a statement. You're going to go up, and then down for the last one.
Okay. Please buy milk, eggs, and cheese.
That's right. Yeah. So remember that applies to both questions and general statements. If you're reading a list of items, even if it's not one word, because it can be like a group of words, they went, I can't even think of an example, but you'll often see it in an article or something where they're talking about a list of things that occurred. You're going to go up in pitch for each thing that occurred, and then down for the last one, for example.
Okay.
So we have time to do these, and then we'll do the practice sheet on next Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Just a couple minutes. What do you want to eat tonight?
Yeah.
I really need a vacation.
So that was good. That's fine.
Yeah, but this doesn't say anything. No up to just regular.
I would probably emphasize really.
I really need a vacation.
That's right.
Vacation. I really need a vacation.
That's right.
Why don't you try something else? It's very nice to meet you. It's very nice to meet you. Yeah.
There you go. Very,
it's
right?
Very, it's very nice to meet you. Yeah.
That's right.
So I don't know. Try it again. Try it again.
Try it again. Yeah.
Try it again. Try it again.
I think you would emphasize again here, right? Because you're like, try it again.
Try it again.
That's right.
Try it again. Try it again. Yeah. Try it again.
So what you can do between our next lesson, because we'll probably next time get through the practice sheet, and then this is when I think the reading sample would be very effective. So we will. I do want to do the practice sheet because they break all the different types of intonation. So we'll do the practice sheet, and then we'll go and do the reading sample because they do. It is fairly long. So if you have time between now and next Tuesday, give this one a listen to.
Oh, you mean yeah, like at your site. Okay. Yes, I
Correct.
will.
Yeah. If you have time. Also, I'm gonna. Also, I'm gonna share with you the presentation, the
Yep.
PDF,
Oh,
because
yeah.
there'll be some videos.
Oh,
There'll be some
yeah,
videos
video
on
there.
there.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it's all the information is what we went through. They just provide it in a PDF format and they give you some videos to show. So that might be helpful as well.
Okay. All right.
So
Thank you very much.
I'll,
Yep.
you're welcome. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah. Next Tuesday. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.